Let's go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard.
Getting dark here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. A great shot of downtown Dallas. That's where we are, the hotbed of volleyball in the state of Texas, as we are at the 2023 UIL State Championship Tournament here at the Curtis Cobalt Center in Garland, Texas. So glad you have it alongside our 6A final. Pits the Grand Oaks Grizzlies 49-1 on the season against the Cinco Ranch Cougars 38-5. Good evening, folks, and welcome here to the Cobalt Center. Thomas Lee here with you, our 18th and final match of the week, joined by the great Karen Keeney, and this is the culmination of so much hard work, so much intense focus. This is almost like a relief to be at this point so that the coaches and the players can get back to just playing volleyball, because so much is built up to this night.
Absolutely. What a great night. Great facility, great environment, and to get to this point, it's just an amazing feeling. So good luck to both teams.
Morgan Rogers, the head coach of the Grand Oaks Grizzlies, said she was just kind of going point by point yesterday, and then all of a sudden looked up and went, my gosh, what have we just done? An unbelievable down 2-0, come from behind 5-set victory to preserve all the expectations and all the pressure of the season, at least punting it down the road for 24 hours, as they're now here trying to win a state championship, led by Jayla August, 14 kills, second on the team yesterday. Team high 6 blocks for the 6'1" senior middle blocker headed to Florida. Cinco Ranch, meanwhile, and Danielle Wells, really effective way to fight through and make it to the championship match, as they were able to get past Harlan, which was a gritty team, in 4 sets. And fantastic play all around by Gabby Martinez, who had 16 kills to lead the team and to put 12 digs with it. Much more than just one player on each team, though, as we are underway here in the 6A finals. The final match of the week. Shot goes long, was not touched by Samara Coleman, and the first point goes the way of Cinco Ranch. Serve to the center of the court, and an ace to back it up by Cassie O'Brien. She is the straw that stirs this drink for Cinco Ranch, the Kentucky verbal commit. 44 assists, 11 digs. She has the keys to the car to drive it, and back-to-back aces now from the service line for the junior.
Somebody got to step up in that back row and make this first pass.
Goes deep, just past the end line. Side out Grand Oaks, and we have that first changeover out of that back-to-back impressive aces for Cinco Ranch. Can't handle it, ace of their own for Grand Oaks. Coleman makes it unplayable with that great serve. Coleman again. Back row dig right to the net, kept alive by O'Brien and hit wide. That'll be a point for Grand Oaks. Prosper had everything going their way. They had that dominant second set that they won 25-12. And then Grand Oaks just flipped a switch. They had another gear. And I think that was probably the most impressive part of that comeback bid to me. Great hustle. Free ball comes over. Cinco Ranch in system, set outside, strong swing down the line, wide for Gabby Martinez. What a reward for this scrappy play, as the shot goes down the middle and was saved. Look at the hustle there by Coleman to keep it from hitting the court. Right side attack, Martinez tools it out of bounds, and that'll be a point for Cinco Ranch. So First 3 points, won by Cinco Ranch, a 4-0 run for Grand Oaks, and now a side out, and we're tied at 4. Martinez headed to Cal Baptist. Junior serves it over. Set in the middle, had to go high to get that one over the block dugout. Outside swing by Lou is kept off the court. And a big punishing hit. That's that big swinging Grand Oaks team we've heard so much about this season.
Very nice coming out of the back row. Front row looks a little lethargic right now. I'd like to see them step it up a little bit.
Callie Reese serves. Outside set for Lou. Off the block, kept alive by Terry. Out of system. Get a good swing still. Diving dig by Lou in the back row. They go outside again. Thompson dug out initially. But a big play. Watch this play at the net. The dig goes up and over, and then it's almost like a birthday ball spiked down by Emerling.
I guess they heard me. That was very aggressive.
Yeah, they ratcheted up the aggressiveness, didn't they? Roll shot misses the in line. Run continues for Grand Oaks now. 7-1 run for the Grizzlies. Good shot of Morgan Rogers. Can imagine the pressure she's faced all season long when you're at the top of the polls. And taking everybody's best shot week after week. Shot long for Hallie Thompson. Side out Cinco Ranch. What's that like, by the way?
It's interesting. It's hard to keep kids motivated when they get to that point, but she's done a great job. I've never had a one-loss season, so I wouldn't know.
Tough dig, eats up O'Brien. Side out Grand Oaks. All you did was win 5 championships, so.
Yes, but with our share of losses, which is just fine with me, especially when they're early on in the season.
How do you get better, right?
All right. They need to know. They got work to do.
Sheridan serves it over. Overpass, hammered down again! You cannot overpass to this team. Thompson with a huge kill. Too athletic to give them any opportunities like that. Grizzlies up 4. Just past the end line. Service error, Cinco Ranch side out.
We talked about it yesterday about controlling the top of that net, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're not letting them near that net.
Yeah, Coach Wells of Cinco Ranch said, well, we'd like to try to limit their big hitters. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but if we can, that's going to be a really good thing for us. Back row attack for Coleman. O'Brien goes cross court. Lou tipped at the net. Couldn't get to it. Great hustle by Callie Reese, who looks like she's playing for Florida out there in the orange and blue libero jersey. But what a strike by Lou from the outside. Lou had 14 kills, second on the team to Martinez's 16 last night. Outside, Thompson tools it out of bounds for the point. So Hallie Thompson, all she did was pour in 17 kills, led the team, 17 digs, second on the team, and added a couple of blocks.
Yeah, she's a tremendous player.
Angle shot. What do we have? Net violation? Yeah, that's going to be a point for Cinco Ranch. Check the replay on our net cam. Yep, forearm just grazed it. Cougars back within 2. Popped up by Coleman. They'll set her outside. Block back. In play. Out of system. Try it again. Great dig to the top of the net. Tap down on a swipe. Kept alive by Finnegan. And then put down. Boy, a couple of huge bullets dodged by Cinco Ranch. And they get this great attack on the outside from Martinez. Two schools from the greater Houston area battling, and got a good student section for both sides. A rare non-Metroplex final here in the largest classification. Prosper fans saying, don't remind me, we were a point or two away from being there ourselves. Splashing right in the hole of the donut. Kenalou to serve. Tied at 10 between the Cougars and the Grizzlies. Coleman keeps it in the air. They'll set her outside. Dig. Almost over the net. Reached over. Collision. Kept alive. O'Brien and Martinez get back on the court. Tipped at the net by Martinez. Goes over. Blocked by O'Brien. Set outside. Tooled off the block on a strong swing from Samara Coleman. Flushes now serving. Julia, the sophomore. Waiting for the whistle, making sure the R2 is set. And the R1 blows it. Here we go. Down the line serve. O'Brien cross court. Martinez got high, but was tipped at the net. Out of system. Set Coleman, 10-foot line. Long. Cinco Ranch ties it at 11 here in set number 1.
Playing some great defense right now, and that's what you have to do to play a Grand Oaks team. You've got to have that defense.
Fourth tie of the set as the Cougars serve. Side out, Grand Oaks. Put it into the net by Addison Gertz. It's a nice another clean chant, and now we have a player tumble on the bench trying to run down the line, high-five everybody, and stumbles over to the side. Trying to see who that is.
I think she's laughing.
I hope so. Set in the middle, off the tape. That gave it just enough of a delay on the timing to drop right in the hole in the middle of the Grand Oaks defense. Yeah, it looks like she is okay. O'Brien serves. Set outside, good challenge at the net. Net violation going to be the call against Grand Oaks. Watch down the line after she hits it. Look at that foot. About 2 feet past the line. Good dig by Coleman. Slide out right side. A gust. Hits it long. Point Cinco Ranch. Cougars up 2. Lets it go. Great late decision by Samara Coleman.
It's 2 in a row, misses.
Coleman again to serve. Already been through the rotation. Right side from the 10-foot line. Martinez tipped at the net. Grand Oaks in a little out of system, but gets a good roll shot from Thompson, who puts it down.
Each side has that donut, don't they?
It's always interesting to me how one side will 2 or 3 balls in the donut, and the other side comes right back. It's like, oh, hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to steal that myself.
Monkey do.
Right?
Exactly.
O'Brien, beautiful back set. Martinez, block kept alive. Try her again. Got it through, dug out by Terry. Out of system, Thompson goes up high. Great low dig by Finnegan. O'Brien with a beautiful bump set. Dug out, played at the net, and now we're gonna net violate. No, oh, back row attack, excuse me. That happened before the collision with the net. So Gabby Martinez to serve. Cougars holding on to a 1-point lead here in set 1. Middle attack. Hammered down by Jayla August.
I think Grand Oaks has to get that ball, that first pass, in order to feed August when she's in.
Right side attack, blocked back. Kept alive momentarily, and wow, look at the hops there from Ari Willis. Flying over Martinez and trying to save that ball in the Cinco Ranch bench. You think these girls care? That shows enough right there how much. Reese's serve. Tough pass, O'Brien sets up outside. Lou with the drop shot, rolls it into the donut for the point.
As a coach, I'd like to see my pins take that ball. That is not a middle back ball. So your left back, right back has to take that ball, or you're off block.
Dig by Thompson, set quick middle, pushed over, kept alive by Cinco Ranch. Outside Lou tools it off the block for the kill. Here's Maggie Finnegan. Thompson outside, cross-court winner. She's gonna hit her head on the rafters here. Look at how high she gets. She's almost at the top of the antenna.
What a great future when you're relying on a sophomore at the state tournament to help you keep in this game, and that's amazing.
Yeah, this is the first tournament appearance for Grand Oaks. Doubt it'll be the last with how loaded this team is. Low dig by Sheridan, cross court. Thompson's dugout. O'Brien sets Lou on the outside, goes off the block, kept alive. Thompson again, rolls shot, kept alive by the pancake.
There you go.
Thompson with the dig, punched over. Cinco Ranch still going. Quick middle attack. What a set from O'Brien. The timing there.
Taking advantage of not having August in that middle right now.
Ranasek hammers it home. 1 point lead for Cinco Ranch. Oh, and a misplay on the back row between Coleman and Reese. Timeouts, Grand Oaks, as the Cougars are up by 2 here in set number 1. Neither team hitting particularly well. Cinco Ranch almost doubling up Grand Oaks, 185 to 094. Take a look at the box score right now. Cinco Ranch with 2 more assists, 2 more digs, and 2 more service aces, and they're up by 2 points. It kind of adds all up to a slight advantage for the Cougars.
Right. I think they're keeping Grand Oaks off balance really well by their service, and Grand Oaks isn't able to get that first pass there. They've been out of system a lot.
Well, it's funny. I've heard a lot about that since you and I were talking about that last night, of folks who were watching the broadcast or commenting on things we spoke about, how all the teams here are pretty good out of system anyway.
Yes.
And most of the coaches who have reached out have said, that may be true, but I still want to be in system.
Absolutely.
No matter how good we are out of it, we still want to be in it.
Yes, there's a reason why you want that setter to have the ball in her hands.
Serve coming from Beauchart. And it's an ace. No coach's point for Coach Rogers there. A misplay in the back line.
Unusual for her.
Beauchart again. Middle attack, hammered down. Whistle blew. Net violation on Cinco Ranch. Side out Grand Oaks. Allie Thompson to serve. Grand Oaks back within 2 here in set number 1. Middle attack, block back. Big play up front.
There they are.
Grand Oaks getting the block party going. That's their second of the set. Thompson, tough server. Tough play for Martinez. Lou with the swipe. Angled down and finds the back line. What a swing from the right side. Aggressive swing for the setter, Cassie O'Brien. McKenna Lou to serve. 2-point lead for Cinco Ranch. Look at the high flyer. Wow, what a hit in that back right corner. Great placement on the swing by Coleman.
There's the difference, the first ball. First ball makes all the difference in a volleyball game.
So Coach Rogers told me, I said, what's the one thing you guys need to do to have the best chance to win? She said, we got to focus on the first contact.
Yes.
That first ball. If we can stay in system, it's tough for folks to stay with us. You've seen that today. You pointed it out too. Now an ace for Grand Oaks. We're tied at 21. Overpass, joust one.
Nice.
Guess who? August going up high in the air. That's going to bring a timeout for Coach Wells and Cinco Ranch. Step aside for a quick break. Come back for the conclusion of set number 1. You're watching the UIL on the NFHS Network.
There you go, left, right, left. Knees up, knees up. Good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game 1
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season. What matters most
Be ready to go, people, let's go!
is having fun every yard of the way.
Now let's get it, let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there.
Look inside the Cinco Ranch huddle. That's where the timeout came from. Danielle Wells, the head coach. And I do know one thing's for sure. I didn't ask her, but I know that they don't want to break tradition. And I guarantee you there was a dance party in that Cinco Ranch locker room before they came out on the court. That's something they've done all year long.
Absolutely.
You a fan of dance parties?
Well,
Whatever it
myself,
takes?
Whatever it takes. Whatever the girls need.
It's not for you, exactly.
No, it's not.
Along with Coach Karen Keeney, Thomas Lee here with you. Shot goes wide for Gabby Martinez. Didn't get the point out of the timeout. 2-point lead for Grand Oaks. 2 points away from taking the set on a 4-0 run. Kaylin Wardell with the serve. Middle attack, tapped up and over. Nice follow by Fleshes. Overpass, hit the tape and rolled in. That might have even worked out better for her. Great accelerated jump there by Coleman. Cinco Ranch takes their last timeout as it's set point here in the first. Great student section on hand. Those are the Grand Oaks students. All focused, all serious eyes in the Cinco Ranch huddle and a lot of smiles. Coach Rogers imploring the girls to finish, which is something that they were able to do in the third, fourth, and fifth sets last night against Prosper.
Yes, I'm sure last night took a lot out of them. I mean, that was 5-set play, very, very hard, but I think they've got it in them. They're going to come back and show us all why they're at this point and at the net. They're going to play that net hard. And
Took a lot out of them, took a lot out of me.
and the coaches. I'm sure they were up doing game film late last night.
It's like, okay, and especially they at least could try to refocus, could Grand Oaks, as Cinco Ranch played later. But I don't know how you block out the euphoria of that unbelievable comeback.
Yes, very, very physical game.
Fleshes dug out by Finnegan. Set outside. Wow! What a swing Martinez unleashed some frustrations on that attack. I feel like that hit should be worth more than 1 point. Wow.
I'm telling you, she uses every part of that body to swing. It's fun to watch.
Addison Gertz to serve. 2 more set points coming up for Grand Oaks. Little finesse drop shot. She's not all power. She's a shot maker. Great tip over by Jayla Auguste for the set winner.
That's fun. That's fun as a big hitter when you can get them on their heels and then just tip one in there softly. You're not expecting that from her.
First set in the books, 25-22. Grand Oaks takes it. We head to the second after this. Along with Coach Karen Keeney, I'm Thomas Slate. You're watching the UIL on the NFHS Network.
Talkies.
Hey, my Talkies.
Want more gifts this year? Visit Talkies.us.
What are you, some preacher? Some kind of angel or something?
There you go, left, right, left. Knees up, knees up. Good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game 1
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season. What matters most
Be ready to go, people, let's go!
is having fun every yard of the way.
Now let's get it, let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there.
Back here at the Curtis Colwell Center. Final match of the week, number 18 here at the 2023 UIL State Volleyball Championships. 6A finals. Grand Oaks on top of Cinco Ranch, 25-22. Thomas Lee here with Coach Karen Keeney. What do you see in this box score after the first set, Coach, that kind of raises your eyebrows?
I guess I'm looking at the percentages and the attack and the kills. There you got 14 kills to 11. That's not bad. I'm more interested in the serve-receive and the serve-receive situation because both teams have struggled with it, and that's when everything goes downhill. When you can't get that balling system and get it to your big hitters, you're going to struggle.
You missed it while we were at commercial break, folks at home. That group right there, you see a couple shoulders dancing right there. That whole Grand Oaks team was full on doing the YMCA dance while Coach Rogers is talking to them. And they're not even the ones that do the dance party before the game. Like, it's just crazy. The confidence, the fun they're having, but they also have this tremendous competitive edge that I think has helped Grand Oaks navigate this season with 49 wins and only 1 loss.
Yes, those dance parties and to watch them just come out here and have a great time. You know, they're definitely relaxed. They're definitely in it to win it, but it's just fun to watch them have fun because that's what it's about.
That was a big smile a second ago from Jayla Auguste, $1 million smile from her. I think she's having fun.
She's a pretty girl.
So as we get things situated, Grand Oaks will start out with the serve. Audrey Terry, the senior setter, will get it going. 24 assists to lead the team in that 6-2 rotation. Brooklyn Sheridan had 22, so right with her. And then unbelievable comeback last night against Prosper. Back row attack, block back.
Nice coverage.
And they blew it dead. Yeah, they're going to say
A lift.
a lift is the call. Credit the loud crowd here. I don't think many people heard the whistle.
The players definitely didn't for a minute.
I just saw Gus celebrate and thought, yeah, that looked like a pretty vicious block inside.
Oops.
Didn't want to take that against Gus. They'll set up the right side, hammer down. Wow! What a finish on the right side for Emmerling.
I don't know what it is about this team, but you wake up those hitters, it's not something you want to do.
So what Coach Wells said for Cinco Ranch, like, if we can do anything, if we can limit their hitters even a little bit, that's going to help our job a lot. Martinez tapped over, dropped it in the donut.
She sold that all the way up. She sold it as a swing and then laid it in there nicely.
Cassie O'Brien, the junior headed to Kentucky, serves it over. She is fantastic, great length too. Tipped at the net, controlled on the back line. O'Brien sets right side, roll shot for Willis, dugout. Go to Auguste, tapped over again. Great backup by the libero Finnegan. In system, where's she going? Another quick middle, into the back left corner for the kill. Not a huge swing, but it counts just the same.
Just in that rally, I'm seeing some indecision between the players right now, and that's not something you want to see.
Coleman with the strike in the middle. Now she goes back to serve. And an ace. Martinez couldn't get in front of it. It's a lot of velocity on that serve. That wasn't a float serve, that was strong.
This rotation is very strong for this Grand Oaks team when she's serving. A lot of it has to do with that serve. Oops, we jinxed her.
Serve goes long, side out Cinco Ranch. Cougars back with it too. Grand Oaks team's one loss on the season. They've only dropped a handful of sets, including 2 last night. That's a great tap down by Auguste. High ball, joust one by Auguste. Good scrappy play by Cinco Ranch to keep it going. Cross court dig by Thompson. They'll set Auguste again, a little more on this one. And even though the length of O'Brien couldn't keep it from hitting the ground. But to my point, it's impressive how that they respond. Haven't been faced with much adversity is all. But how they responded yesterday is something I don't know if I will ever forget. Into the net, blocked, on the line, point Grand Oaks. Timeout, Cinco Ranch. The blocks are starting to pile up for the Grizzlies. Starts with the great swings in the middle. One from Auguste, one from Coleman.
Cinco Ranch has to see some of their leaders step up right now and start taking charge. Indecision on serve receive and some passes and even on some offense. So they need to get their act going. They need to swing. They were doing well swinging against that, even that strong block.
That's the hard part though, right? Like you have big blockers and multiple big blockers rotating in for Grand Oaks.
Yes.
Not just Auguste. Donawa is an impressive blocker. Coleman does very well. Emmerling, Thompson. I mean, it always seems to be 2 or 3 blockers in that front line. How do you get these kids to push that out of their minds, just go up and attack?
Exactly. They just get cautious. They don't like to look bad. So when you get blocked like that, it's not fun. But they have to keep tooling those blocks because they have been able to do that in the first set. They've got to get back at that.
Reese with the serve. Nice one-handed set, tapped over, kept alive. Thompson gets a swing on the outside, too much on it. Attacking error, point Cinco Ranch. And a coach's point for Coach Wells. So here's Maggie Finnegan, the junior libero, led the team with 19 digs in the 5-setter yesterday. Down the line, shot into the net off the swing of Emmerling.
Wasn't sure if he blew that whistle or not.
I know.
It
Somebody
scared me.
should check the little P in his whistle or whatever. I don't know if it's working. Whole thing's supposed to rattle around in there and make a lot of noise. Okay, it worked there. Maybe he needs a new whistle.
I hope he has a Fox 40.
Cross court popped up by Lou. Tapped up and over by Wells. Kept alive. Back row. Big swing coming. Nice dig by O'Brien. Takes him out of system. Martinez sends it over. Reese with a set outside for Thompson down the line. And the winner.
Nice reach over that net.
Great height over the block. Down the line. Checking all the boxes of what you want to see as a big hitter. Well, to the point you made a minute ago, sometimes hitters get dissuaded by being blocked. That's going to happen,
Yes.
especially at the state tournament. Teams are just too good.
Yes, at this level. And that's something you got to work your players with.
Wonderful swing by Samara Coleman. Angles in that back left corner. Not only does she hit hard, her shot placement is impeccable.
When you have hitters like that, you got to, you tell your players, congratulations, that's a great swing, and then go after everything else.
Spins off the block, stays on the Grand Oaks side. Watch this attack by Wells, just off the hand, climbed the tape because of all the spin, and is able to fall in for a side out for Cinco Ranch. They're back within 3.
They're being aggressive at that net again. They've got to swing.
Student section is rocking over there for Grand Oaks.
They're not tired, are they?
No. Shot goes long. And the errors for Grand Oaks now, I don't know if they're trying to paint corners or trying to drop it in tight spots, but it looks like they're at their best when they're just rocking and rolling and free
In
swinging.
system.
And being in system. Maybe that's the other part. In system here, nice middle set, swipe down. Great change of the game plan on the fly by Donawa. Was going up for a big hit, saw the block, swiped it over for the kill.
Set was a little tight to the net. She trapped her on that one, and she did a great job adjusting to that.
Sophomore outside hitter, Hallie Thompson. Ready to go. 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. Serve goes long, make it 2 as the side out for Cinco Ranch. McKenna Lou to serve. Intended to blend. Play volleyball after this match. Not directly from here, but this will be her last high school match. Angled shot from Coleman as she unloads. A beautiful angle.
That block was there too. She just cut it inside that block beautifully to that sideline.
Julia Fleshes, the sophomore to serve. Back row dig by Borchardt. Outside, Martinez tipped and tooled out of bounds. That's what you were talking about that Cinco Ranch needs more of.
Absolutely. And not to stop attacking. They've got to keep attacking. Sometimes you just get lucky when you get aggressive.
That one goes off of a gust. Addison Gertz, 5'7" junior, sends it over. Way to keep it alive by Sheridan. In system, O'Brien, quick set, tapped and blocked back over on the attack for Killam. Outside, Martinez is blocked. And it was tooled for the point.
She knew it too. She got out of the way because she knew it was coming. She's purposely doing those tools. And that's what you got to do when you face the wall of China up there. You've got that big wall facing you.
That replay was close to that one landing in. And that's what Hallie Thompson is talking to the R1 about. I think that's what Coach Rogers was talking to the R2. Sometimes it's not about changing that play, but getting them to, hey, be sure you're watching where that thing is landing in the future, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, setting up for the next play.
Next play put down by Hallie Thompson here. Grizzlies back up by 2. Audrey Terry and Kaylin Emberling check in. Emberling, tallest player on the team, now 6'2". Things certainly don't get any easier as she joins August and Coleman on the front line. Outside, trying to go inside the block. It is wide. And a good contest at the pin by Grand Oaks. Terry serves again. O'Brien, quick set, tapped up and over, tapped against the net by Coleman. She went forward, she wanted to go up.
It's one of those monkey see, monkey do.
Almost just kind of got stuck on the tape. O'Brien to serve. A long junior setter sends it over. Overpass, birthday ball for Willis.
We could do that too.
Look at how quick she jumps up.
Those are awesome.
I don't know if it's all the height down there on the front line. Willis listed at 5'7". I'm not buying 5'7", but I'm buying she has some ridiculous hops. Another birthday ball planted down, this time by Martinez. That's going to force a timeout for Grand Oaks. 12-12 game here in the second set of this 6A championship match. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching the UIL on the NFHS Network.
What are you, some preacher? Some kind of angel or something?
Back here at the Curtis Colwell Center, Thomas Lee along with Hebron head coach Karen Keeney. 6A championship match continues. Grand Oaks took the first 25-22. Cinco Ranch on a 3-0 run has tied it at 12 and now takes the lead on the attacking error. That's a 4-0 run for the Cougars. Great decision by O'Brien to duck out of the way. Another good serve from O'Brien. Set up outside, Coleman hammers it and hits the back line. Wow.
Uh-oh. I think we have a call reversal. Nope. They saw the replay.
The fans did.
Yes,
yeah, they
did.
reacted accordingly. And what do you always say?
Ball never lies.
Ball never lies. Coleman serving again. Set, middle attack. Great job coming down on that one by Gillum. Side out Cinco Ranch. Tied at 14 here in set 2. Second kill for Emily Gillum. Martinez deep serve. In the air from Reese. Thompson 10-foot line. Hits the sideline. Wow. And I see that again. Wow.
She is so smart as a sophomore player. Obviously, coach has a lot of faith in her. She seems to be the floor captain, too.
Talk about a high volleyball IQ. What a degree of difficulty on that shot. Net violation on the block. We'll see, yep, the arm right on top of it as they went up and sent the ball back the other way, but you got to stay clear of the net.
It was a great call. I just wouldn't want their job.
That's why you're here with me instead.
Yes, I like it much better up here.
Maddie Finnegan serves it over. Outside, Thompson, drop shot right in there. Over the double block of Reynesek and Willis.
Cinco Ranch waiting for that big hit, and it didn't come.
I know you like him to swing and be aggressive, but every once in a while that's okay, right, Coach?
Oh, absolutely. My players and I argue about this all the time. When it's strategic, it's great. When you rely on it, not so good.
Going for the back corner. Coleman couldn't keep it off the court. Nice angle swing here in the middle for Shea Reynesek. She's headed to serve comes over. Middle attack into the net for Coleman. The run continues for Cinco Ranch. That's a good pass. In system, outside. Thompson puts it down. What did you say a minute ago?
All the difference in the world when you get that first contact. Every coach wants to see that out of their team.
17 all here in set 2 of this 6A championship match. Roll shot from Lou, dug out. Back set, Thompson. What a roll shot. Getting him out of system. Still had a good attack from Lou. Middle, hammer down, popped up in the air by Martinez. Run down by the libero Finnegan. The free ball comes over. Impressive. Outside, big hit down the line and wide. What a scrappy play by Cinco Ranch to win that point.
That is awesome. That's something you want to see out of your team.
All the way almost to the bench.
That fires a team, a coach, and all their fans up.
Then the shot goes wide. Resuming live action. Oh! Just a miscommunication on who was taking the second ball. Decent pass over to the side from Coleman. Shoe tie. There's the whistle. Here we go. Loose serve, overpass, tap back down. Coleman follows it up. Nice little slide down and through for Tanoa.
I like her. They go to Tanoa every now and then, and she's always ready. She seems to be able to get that ball down. I say those kind of players, they go to church. They win that ball.
From the edge, Martinez tipped at the net. Dugout back line, Thompson. Thompson takes a swing from the back row. Kept in the air by Lou. Dump.
Awesome.
Kept alive. That was a great play by Fleshes. Martinez cross court. Thompson centers. Quick middle attack. Kept alive. Hit over by Martinez. Going for the corner. Dug out by Thompson. Cross court swing by Coleman. Dump over. Thompson ready again. Played off the net and they couldn't keep it going.
Great rally by both teams.
That dump was like the second in a row. It's like, the first one, okay, you got the first one. You never expect she's going to go back to it.
Her back dump is very effective. It's very wicked, but Grand Oaks was there waiting for it, so they've obviously watched some film.
Tapped up and over. Kept alive. O'Brien, quick attack in the middle, dugout. Coleman with the swing, hits that back corner. Dropped it on a postage stamp at the intersection of the end line and sideline.
Nice.
Grizzlies back within one here in set number 2, already up 1-0. Audrey Terry serves. Big swing, block back. Hello, Jayla. August says, thank you very much. I'll take another block.
She said no.
5 blocks for Grand Oaks. Cinco Ranch yet to record one. Set the slide, cross court, dug out by Terry. Resets it back to Coleman. In system, Cinco Ranch, quick middle attack, too much on it as it goes long. Point, Grand Oaks. Both teams with 1 timeout left as we're in the 20s. This is the high drama part of the set. Terry again to serve.
Everything gets magnified after 20.
Back row, roll shot, tap down, almost flat-footed was it, Gus. Down the line and wide. Point Grand Oaks. Just missed the sideline. Timeout taken by Cinco Ranch. Grand Oaks 3 points away from taking this set. On a 4-0 run, we've had 7 ties and 4 lead changes in the second. We had 10 ties and 5 lead changes in the first.
Right.
So even though the play sometimes thinks, hey, Grand Oaks is up big, Cinco Ranch is hanging around.
No, they're not giving this away. I like their spunkiness back there. What impresses me about Grand Oaks is they have these big hitters, several big hitters, but they don't always have to pound the ball down. They keep it in play when they know they have to, and that's probably why they only have 1 loss. They keep it in play and don't make those errors, but then when they get that opportunity to swing, boy, do they swing.
I mean, you can have a great fastball, but if you know a fastball's coming every time, they're gonna hit it.
Absolutely.
So I totally get it. Must be nice to be able to rotate all these 6-footers in the front line like Grand Oaks does.
That doesn't hurt.
You ever had a team with this much height?
Yes, 2010. That's the biggest team I ever had.
So the 3 in a row you won.
Were not that big.
I don't remember any
No, they were not that big.
really big players on those teams. Height-wise, obviously they all played big as the service goes long. Coach's point for Danielle Wells. Side out Cinco Ranch within a point. Morgan Rogers and Grand Oaks with a timeout. She's hoping her team can finish. O'Brien's serve comes over. Set middle attack, block back. Great job of keeping it in the air by Thompson, and then blocked back again by Killam.
Nice.
Timeout taken by Morgan Rogers as it's a 22-22 set.
This is where that first ball is going to be really important. That first contact is going to be really important in order to side out.
Well, it'd be nice if it wasn't such a good server in Cassie O'Brien. If you're Grand Oaks, you're like, she really puts a lot of pressure on that back line. That knuckleball coming in.
Yes, great rotation for this team over here at Cinco Ranch. They need to stay in it as long as they can.
So half the Grand Oaks team is paying attention, and the other half is singing along here to the song over the PA system.
It's a good song.
I agree, but as a coach, that's got to drive you nuts, right?
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I'm old, so.
Well, I like to say experience.
Oh, very nice. That's very sweet of you.
There we go, O'Brien serving. Cinco Ranch trying to tie it up at 1 set apiece. That's a great pass. In system slide. Kept alive by Wells. Tapped over. What a diving dig. Coleman's going to take a swing. Block back. Cinco Ranch answers the call and to take the lead.
Because of this play being so tight at the net, Coleman did not get that chance to retract and get a big swing out of that.
5th lead change of the set. 3-0 run for Cinco Ranch. O'Brien continues to serve. Outside. Unloads on that one. O'Brien goes down to a knee to try to save it, but can't.
See the difference when you get that approach. Big, big difference.
Johnny Cash just popped in my head. I see that train coming. That's what it must have looked like for O'Brien down the line. Here's a Gus. Rotation error. Oh, what a terrible time for this to happen.
I'm not sure if that set a release too early. For Brian Litton, I'm not sure.
That sets up set point for Grand Oaks.
That hurts. See if they respond.
Tough dig. O'Brien back set swing. Martinez dug out. Right side. And hammer through. Takes him out of system with the dig by O'Brien. Wells goes cross court. Answered by Reese. Back row. Blocked back on the attack for Coleman. Right side. Through the block. Pulled out of bounds. Grand Oaks takes the set. 25-23.
Did you see where Coleman landed in that last play? She was definitely a front row player there for a second. Coming out of back row. That was nice.
Great timeout by Morgan Rogers. A 3-0 run closes it out for Grand Oaks. They lead it 2-0 on two really competitive sets. 25-22, 25-23. Along with Coach Karen Keeney, I'm Thomas Lee. Back to the Colwell Center for set 3. After this, you're watching the Class 6A championship match on the NFHS Network.
What are you, some preacher? Some kind of angel or something?
Talkies.
Hey! My talkies!
Want more gifts this year? Visit Takis.us.
There you go, left, right, left. He's up. Good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game one
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season. What matters most
Be ready to go, people. Let's go.
is having fun every yard of the way.
Let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there.
Class 6A finals continue on here from the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland, Texas. Thomas Lee here with you, joined by Hebron Hawks head coach and 5-time state champion Karen Keeney. Coach, very airtight in 2 sets. What do you see looking at the numbers that help tell the story of what we've watched?
If you look at that first column or the first box, the attacks, 84 attacks by the Grizzlies, definitely a more offensive team at this point. 30 kills as opposed to 21. That tells a little bit of the story.
You always preach being aggressive. Don't wait for it to be handed to you. Go out and take it, right?
Yes.
And that number of attacks and kills goes to that narrative.
Yes, and I tell the kids all the time, I like to control our destiny, not wait for somebody else. Earn your points, as we say.
Thanks to our fantastic crew being here all week, working hard. Jeremy Davis, Alex Foster, Jeremiah DeJarnette on camera work. Chris Jones on graphics, Manny Rivera, Robert Calder directing this Zodiac Studios crews. So much fun to work with every year here at the state volleyball tournament. I didn't understand what that chant was from the students. They've had some good ones tonight. I like free points. I hadn't heard that one before. You can't do that. Always one of my favorites.
Thank you. I say thank you to the other team.
Well,
Very
that's
polite.
very polite. I do like that too.
Yeah. Great student section.
So O'Brien's going to try to pick up where she was at the end of the set. She helped lead Cinco Ranch on that late run to take a lead in the 20s. before the 3-0 run to close it out by Grand Oaks. Coleman gets the first opportunity to hit the back line, and she does. th kill for Coleman. Only player in the match with double-digit kills, Samara Coleman. She'll serve it down the line. O'Brien with a quick middle set. Popped up with one arm. Controlled by Cinco Ranch. Roll shot sent over by Lou. Coleman to the outside. Thompson blocked at the net. Kept alive and punched over. Coleman centers to Terry. Outside. Over the block. Dug out by Lou again. Cross-court shot. Terry is there. Takes him out of system. Still a good swing, though, coming for Thompson. She puts it in the back corner. Martinez can't dig it out. Great rally won by Grand Oaks.
And that's what's fun about watching this. They're just patient. They just wait for that opportunity to get a great swing. Keep that ball in play.
Coleman with the serve. O'Brien outside, tap over by Wells. What a hustle to get there by Terry. And the cross-court winner comes from that fantastic play. Emmerling gets the kill, but that point was earned by Audrey Terry.
Absolutely. I think as coaches, we always see the defense. That impresses us more.
I know y'all can hit, blah, blah, blah. I can hear you saying that. Ace for Coleman to follow it up. That's 4 straight points for Grand Oaks to open this third set.
I like her in that back row. This is such a strong rotation, which is why they start with it, I'm sure.
Also helps to have 3 6-footers in the front.
Yes.
For defensive purposes more than anything else.
And a great server on the line.
On cue, block at the net. Emmerling and August were there. Look at how big their eyes got when they know that ball's coming to them and they've got a chance. Timeout on the court. 5-0 run to start the set for Grand Oaks. They're starting to smell that first state championship in school history. Grand Oaks champions of 13-6A, your Region 2 champions. Cinco Ranch coming out of 19-6A, Region 3 champions. I was trying to think back after the matches last night. I don't remember an all-Houston final.
No, it's been a while. But if you were, like, those of us who go to club tournaments, and, especially Lone Star, we've watched it the last couple of years. Houston's been bigger and very explosive, so it's been fun to watch. Now Dallas has got to get busy again.
Of course, it also, the alignment kind of works against the Metroplex with the split of Region 1 and Region 2 right now.
Yes. And you eliminate a lot of good teams in the very, very early on in playoffs.
That Region 1 bracket was just a murderer's row. Slide out, popped over by Killam. Back row, little float over, dug out by Willis. Killam again, dug out. Back set, Thompson down the line, kept alive. What a great hustle by Finnegan. Free ball comes over. In system, where are they going? Right side, angle shot, and it really came in quick on Martinez. That was a strong swing by Emmerling, flat-footed.
Down ball, just placed, perfectly placed.
The run continues. 6-0 to start the third set for Grand Oaks. Oh, and the misplay on the serve receive. Couldn't get the pass to O'Brien. That's 7 in a row. Coach Wells has already taken the timeout. O'Brien gets him in system, right side, down the line, a winner. There's the response, McKenna Liu with the kill. Liu had 14 kills in the 4-set victory last night. That's just her 4th today in this championship match. Look at how high August got on top of that ball. Watch this. Can't coach that athleticism and link, can you?
No, she's got a long reach. Makes her very, very scary.
Races serve. After live by Martinez, they'll set the right side, blocked down and in by Thompson. 7 blocks for Grand Oaks in the match. Reese again. O'Brien
Nice
outside
set.
to Martinez, block back. That's set number 8. Emmerling closes out at the pin.
You got her swinging out of left and right, but she's still getting blocked. I'd say run her out of the middle and even though Augusta's there, I would go out of the middle and, oops, Augusta isn't there, sorry, my bad.
Through the block, popped up. Couldn't be controlled by Coleman. Side out, Cinco Ranch.
Your pin blockers right now are your biggest blockers.
To your point, they went right to the middle. They got the side out they needed.
I'd run my pins in the middle too.
Thompson hits the tape, rolls over, bounces around and kept alive by Cinco Ranch. Free ball sent over by Finnegan. Right side, Emmerling dug out by Finnegan again.
Think off her shoulder.
Martinez blocked back and in. Wow, what a play.
They are controlling the top of this net. They're not giving that ball any chance to cross.
Another block for Emmerling. 4 blocks in this set already on 13 points for Grand Oaks.
Yep, let's go out of that middle.
O'Brien sends it middle. Right to the waiting arms of Coleman in the back row. This one deflected high in the air.
Nice.
Kept alive, right side attack, blocked
There
back
you go.
by Cinco Ranch. Back row send over, couldn't be dug out by O'Brien. Coleman with another kill.
Grand Oaks must do a lot of practices keeping that ball. Just keep coming back because they just patiently wait until they get that swing.
It's a 12-2 lead. Coach Wells has no choice but to take her second time out of the set. We'll be back right after this quick message. You're watching the UIL 6A championship match on the NFHS network.
There you go, left, right, left. He's up, he's up. Good job. Yeah, there we go.
From game 1
Come on, let's go.
to the biggest game of the season. What matters most
Be ready to go, people, let's go!
is having fun every yard of the way.
Now let's get it, let's get it.
Be back to sport for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and have fun out there.
Taking a look at the Cinco Ranch huddle, Danielle Wells had to call her second timeout of this set. Cinco Ranch down 2-0 and down by 10 here in the third. And you look at that bottom row in red, the current stats for this set, it's not looking good at all for Cinco Ranch.
Yeah, it's a negative hitting percentage right now. It hurts. But mostly it has to do with that block.
4 blocks in the set by Grand Oaks. Thomas Lee here with you, Hebron head coach, 5-time state champion Karen Keeney alongside. Out of the timeout, point for Danielle Wells, coach's point. Cinco Ranch gets a little drop shot over the triple block, and it gets down to the court.
And they're doing exactly what I think they need to do is bring their outside and right side and swing out of that middle. She tipped out of the middle. Great job.
Deep serve, Coleman with the dig. Set middle attack, down and through. Vicious hit by Donova.
She is consistent. She gets one every now and then, but when she does, she takes care of the ball. That's impressive.
She normally gets at least 1 or 2 every time through her 3 spots in the rotation on the front line.
She's not their go-to, but she is very consistent.
She could be. She's
Yes,
hitting
she
571.
I like it.
Overpass into the net on the dig attempt by Thompson. That was a great send over on the dump by O'Brien. So Gabby Martinez back to serve for Cinco Ranch. Close the gap to 9. Middle set. Hit it wide, not touched. That's another point for the Cougars.
I think I just jinxed her.
Martinez to serve. That one's too long. Trying to drop it in on the back line. Side out, Grand Oaks. August comes in along with Julia Fleshes to serve. Sophomore sends it over. Tough one to handle, and that's an ace for Fleshes, fresh off the bench. Ten-point lead. High in the air. O'Brien cross court. Lou taps it over. Run down by Sheridan. Out of system. Blocked back. What a play by O'Brien at the net with Rainisek.
They still have their block up there at Cinco Ranch. They just need to utilize it better. But it's very capable of blocking some of these balls back, or at least keeping it in play.
Cross court wide on the shot for Grand Oaks. Cinco Ranch within 8. Coach Wells did a good job of making some adjustments and trying to instill some belief in her team in those 2 timeouts. Now a missed tip up front for Brooklyn Sheridan. And it's a little bit of a run here for the Cinco Ranch Cougars in the 3rd.
That's nice to see.
3 straight points by Cinco Ranch. They go back row attack. Thompson hammers it off the knee of Cabby Martinez. So worried about August crashing into the middle. And it's like a huge alley right through the middle for Thompson to hammer it through.
And that's why you want those big hitters to be able 6 rotation players. Wow, what a difference.
O'Brien, back set middle, tapped up and over, kept alive at the net, punched over, and sent to the corner. Dug out by Martinez. Nice slide out right side, tooled off the block. I think. Waiting for the call.
Little conference.
Yeah, the line judge is like, yeah, it's out. Okay, it's out. Cool. I don't know what happened between when it left the hand and when it went out, and that's why they're all 4 will come together here at the R1 stand.
As long as they get it right.
Point for Grand Oaks. Cinco Ranch can't believe it. Cassie O'Brien comes over wanting an explanation. Thompson joining at the chair to hear what's being said. And I love the sophomore, Hallie Thompson, like walked over, like, we good? Gave a thumbs up, like, all right. I don't need to say anything, we good.
She's awesome.
Audrey Terry to serve again. Roll shot dug out on the Lou attack. Outside Coleman, back row, popped up by Martinez. Lou again off the block, kept in the air by Terry. They'll go to Coleman outside. High tip shot over the block down the line and would have been in if not for the diving Martinez.
That's a nice set by your libero.
Grand Oaks 7 points away from the state championship. Terry serves again. Dump, hit the net, popped around, and over. Then the shot goes long on the attack for Killam. I don't know how that ball, they're gonna say, hold on. They're gonna say a net violation, and it will be a side out for Cinco Ranch. That's what the question I was about to ask. How did this thing possibly stay up and get over? It's a lot of spin on the ball. But there was contact with the net. So here's O'Brien serving. They've gone on some runs with her behind the line tonight. Block back. Big play by Killam.
Yes, they're going to need to make a nice little run here, but they're in a perfect position to do so. This is her starting rotation. This is what she believes is her strongest.
Good center pass from Coleman. Back row attack. Thompson. The court's wide open to her as she sails through the air. A thing of beauty.
It's hard to stop. She's got a one-on-one out of the middle there.
He was sitting on the ground like, what do I do?
Samara Coleman serves down the line. Back set. Great swinging dig by Reese. They still get a good attacking opportunity for Thompson. O'Brien sets back row, float. Popped up and kept alive by Emmerling. Sent over by Emmerling. Great little roll shot, drops in for the kill.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. She can swing, but she knows she's not in position to do so. So she's going to keep that ball alive, but actually try to make a great shot. Give her team a point off that.
Coleman again. Runs over to the scorer's table. Great save by O'Brien. Popped up by Reese. Thompson gets blocked back. I love the tenacity by Cinco Ranch. They are not giving up.
That's awesome. That's why they're here.
Great block by Emily Killam. Side out Cinco Ranch. Boy, they kept it nice and close the first two sets, but the huge run to start this third has made this an almost impossible hill to climb.
They've dug themselves a hole, but 1 point at a time.
Diving attempt by O'Brien, can't keep this one in the air. Grizzlies 4 points away from the win. Callie Reese. Outside, nice set. Martinez hits it long, unfortunately, but it was touched. That's why it went long, deflected. Side out, Cinco Ranch. Thompson wanting clarification. I think mostly just saying, hey, how about just ask for some help, maybe? Her coaches are all saying, let it go.
Yep. Next ball.
Thompson gets the dig. Set right side. Emmerling hammers it through.
She gave a little glance over her shoulder like, I told you.
That net cam is brilliant.
I'm telling you. Practice, games, I want one. How much are they? Too much for me.
Set up middle, push. Coleman tracks it down. Outside Thompson between the block. 11-point lead in the third for the Grand Oaks Grizzlies. Deep serve, dug out back row by Finnegan. Right side, cross court, dug out by Sheridan. Out of system, still getting a good swing from Thompson. Puts it in the back corner, sets up match point.
That was a nice set from out of system.
Brooklyn Sheridan to serve. O'Brien outside, Martinez, blocked back. Martinez with a roll shot at the 10-foot line, gets down and through. Side out, Cinco Ranch.
She's not giving up, even though she's had a tough night against that block.
Abby Bohart in to serve. Into the net, and that'll do it. For the first time in school history, the Grand Oaks Grizzlies win a volleyball state championship. 50 wins on the year. And Coach Rogers and the Grizzlies are champions in 6A in the state of Texas. Hugs all around in that Grand Oaks dog pile. So much pressure, the expectations were so high. They have fought through everybody's best shot all year. And they come out with a sparkling 50-1 record and some 6A championship hardware. Take a final look at the match summary. All signs point to an unbelievable closeout set. 333 hitting percentage, 5 blocks out of the 10 they've had in the whole set. Grand Oaks played their best when it was time to close it out.
Yes, they have shown that they deserve this honor of being Texas's 6A finalists. It's impressive. Coach has done a great job, and the staff, parents, club coaches. Takes a whole village to get here.
Love that the team ran over this boisterous student section, celebrated with them before they line up on the end line to receive their medals. What a season for Cinco Ranch. 38-6 is where it'll come to a close. Runners up in 6A. Led by Gabby Martinez, 11 kills, 6 digs. McKenna Lou, 4 kills, 9 digs. Cassie O'Brien will be back to lead this team next year. 4 kills, 20 assists, 6 digs, a block, and 2 aces. Maggie Finnegan also going to be back next year. 10 digs to lead the team.
That's a solid core back.
But a lot of progress made. First time back here since 2009. But too much firepower for this Grand Oak Grizzly team as they get those gold medals put around their necks. The emotion, the jubilation. What a great moment.
Yes, it's going to be really interesting with that MVP. There's a lot of MVPs out there.
It'll be interesting to see who the media picks. All I know is when they needed a point, where did they go? They went to number 8. Back row, outside, right side, it didn't matter. They said Hallie Thompson. That tells me a lot, although there's probably 4 or 5 girls on this Grand Oaks team that could probably get that honor, and everybody would go, that's fine. I believe that. That sounds good.
Yes, and they look like they believe it too. I don't think they care who gets it. They got what they wanted.
Maybe hard to get it as much as they push each other celebrating after every big play.
Yes.
But they'll do that to the MVP too. Hugs all around.
That unbelievable moment. when
Some
you realize
enjoy,
it's over.
yeah, some in joy, some in sorrow. So here's our MVP trophy to be handed out. So the 6A MVP is voted on by the media. Same way I'm the media guy, obviously, so I think like they do. Hallie Thompson wins it. 15 kills, 8 digs, 3 blocks, 3 assists. She hit 306 in the match, and every big point that they needed, she came through in a big way.
I don't know who picks the floor captain, if it's the coach or the team on this group, but whoever it is has a lot of confidence in her being a sophomore, being able to speak to the officials and carry this team.
The emotion you can see in her face.
She's in shock.
She's handing it over. She's showing this is for all of you.
Exactly.
What a great leader.
Tells you what kind of kid she is. Great job coaching this kid.
Cinco Ranch is going to take this runner-up trophy back to Katie.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
great season for the Cougars. And I like how they have smiles and they're clapping, they're celebrating. Not many folks pick them to come to the state tournament, much less play for it all. Congratulations, Cinco Ranch, on a great year. And Danielle Wells, Stephanie Thapar, and Sarah Jones, Melanie Burgess, wonderful year. Congratulations also to Grand Oaks. Morgan Rogers has led this team through the gauntlet, the target on their back the entire season, along with Jason Clare, Sean Anderson, and Madison Hargrave. And they win 50 matches on the year, including this 6A state championship. Celebrating with the Cinco Ranch fans there, hoisting the trophy. The party's going to continue for a while for Grand Oaks. This was well earned and hard fought for so long. Special thanks to our crew here all week long. Jeremy Davis, Alex Foster, Jeremiah DeJarnett, Chris Jones on graphics, Manny Rivera, Robert Calder, our directors. For all my analysts throughout the week, Chuck Licata, Nick Gay, Kella Lozada, and of course, the great Karen Keeney. I'm Thomas Lee. Thanks so much for tuning in for another exciting year of state volleyball tournament action on the NFHS network. 18 matches in the books, 6 championships handed out. And we're so glad you got to be a part of it along with us here on the NFHS network. Once again, for all of us, Thomas Lee saying so long from Garland, Texas.
Let's go. We just gotta go hard.